welcome to the Tea and a Buddy podcast. I'm Dominic.
And I'm Erica.
Yes! You are, Erica. Yes, you are.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're starting off on this foot, are we?
We are. We are starting off on
Already
this.
sounded like a couple of mental cases.
Mental cases. Speaking of mental cases, this is a podcast about Americanisms that drive me nuts.
Oh no.
That drives me nuts.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you guys think of his accent, of his Texas accent?
That drives me nuts, I tell you. 10 of them. I got 10 of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
10, is that all?
That's all. But, you know, sometimes I can't say, I mean, this is just all in jest. Of course, they don't really actually drive me that nuts.
They do, though.
They do, though. But they do, though, don't they, though? But they don't, you know. They don't really drive me that nuts. But when I hear them, I have to go, ugh, you know.
Oh my god. All right, let's see what's on this list, because you haven't told me what.
No, I made this up.
Yeah.
I looked, and apparently
we're having an earthquake. The neighbors are getting a bit rowdy.
I looked at various like websites, a couple of BBC ones as well, that, you know, like to see if these were like true, if they were not just, and it's not just me. Other Brits too get wound up by it.
We'll see.
But of course, you know, there's all this whole language thing is like, you know, a lot of American words slip into the British way of speaking.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's it. I mean,
and British people get pissed off about Americanisms slipping into the British way of speaking.
Yes.
Yeah. That's been going on for a long
very
time.
Americanized.
I always think of that story. You guys, we mention like the Beatles or Paul McCartney in pretty much every podcast. We're big fans, if you can't tell.
You're talking about these Beatles. Who are they?
No, that story Paul McCartney tells about writing "She Loves You." She loves you.
Oh yeah.
She
and
loves
his
you.
dad.
Yeah. And yeah, they were playing it for his dad before it became a hit.
Yeah.
And his dad was like, "Oh yeah, it's a great song, but what about this Americanism? You know, couldn't it be so many Americanisms going around? Couldn't you just say she loves you? Yes, yes, yes."
Good old Jim.
And he's just like, "Oh, it wouldn't have had the same ring to it, you know."
I mean, it wouldn't have had the same ring to it. No, yeah.
She loves you, yes, yes, yes. You know,
yes.
We would have gotten used to that, though, wouldn't we? And that would be the song.
That would be the song. Yes. Maybe redo it like that. You know,
it's funny to think that could have been an Americanism. Though,
well, it's just kind of like, you know, it's a lazy way of saying yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's like some of these are lazy ways of talking.
All right, let's get into them.
Number 1. That was my drum roll there. Number 1, and this is something that peeves a lot of people off, is the phrase, "Can I get a?" Can I get a coffee? Can I get a sandwich?
The funny thing
is, it's like, what do you mean? Can you get one? It's grammatically wrong, isn't it? Really, you know? Can I get a? Well, I don't know. Can you? Can you get one? And you know, can you imagine if you had someone, you know, can I get a coffee? You know, because it comes from friends.
It's funny.
Can I get a coffee? Can I get
a? I don't know if it comes from.
You're not in New York with Joey and the rest of the cast. You know, with Joey.
I don't know. You know, we're not one of these like shows that does a lot of extensive research.
No, I've seen some guy saying that.
We're infotainment, we're edutainment, whatever you like to call it. Yeah.
Infotaining.
You know, we're just chatting. We're just having a chat. So
over a tea and a butty.
So if you really want to know about these things, obviously, like, go look them up. And it would be interesting to know, like, when did "can I get come into the
Because I mean,
come into language?
Can I get a cup of coffee?
I can't imagine that it started with friends.
No, it didn't. I mean, I'm just saying, can I get it? Just this this person who I read, got wound up by it, know, and I thought, yeah, that's something.
The funny thing is,
he said, "Oh, you're not in New York. You're not with your buddies on the couch in Central Park. Your friends, your fancy friends."
But it's like if you go through the drive-through, that is what you say over here. Can
I say it. I'm guilty of it. I have to own up of saying.
No, yes, because I can't remember. I think we were in Britain or we were in Europe or something, and you said, and we went somewhere, and you were like, "Can I get a?"
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh no!"
And you were like, "Oh no, I'm saying it." But the funny thing is you've never like this. You're saying this peeves you or whatever. You never mentioned that it's like an annoying thing though.
Well, no, because it's a bit
before you said it, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm saying it."
Oh, now I'm saying it. Oh no! But it's just. I'm not one of these people who goes, "Oh no, I'm not going to say that," because it's like you can't help it. You can't help it sometimes,
unless you purposefully try not to. If you can't, when you catch yourself saying,
I catch myself saying it, or something sounds really like alien to my ear. That it's just like, oh, I cannot say that. Like this next word.
Well, hang on, because you mentioned it's not grammatically correct. And I am one of those annoying...
It's not correct English. You say it to me all the time about my stuff.
I'm one of those annoying...
Which it is correct English, because it is English.
I'm one of those annoying people. I'm a grammar police type of person.
Yes.
I can't stand
She's got the hat, she's got the siren, she's got the little flashing light.
It's all my years of, studying English language,
You can't say that now.
Yeah, it's... Usually I'm kind of an annoying person about that kind of thing, but I definitely am guilty of saying, "Can I get a number 1? Can I get a..."
Yeah, can I
have
a
nice tea, please?
Can I have? Yeah. I've said it at the drive, and it's like I have to speak the way the natives speak.
I mean, proper English would be to say, "May I?" Can I is not correct English from the get-go.
May I have a number 1, please?
Yeah, but can you
imagine? And they'd be like, "What? Can you say that again?"
It would sound so super proper.
May I have a hamburger, French fries?
May I have an iced tea, please? Like, think about you're going to a restaurant and they ask you, "What do you want to drink?" May I have water?
Yeah, I mean, but now I say, "Can I get a number 1?"
Can I get?
I guess. Can I get that?
Yeah.
Can I just get that now?
It's a combination of you just saying, "I'm going to get da da da." Like someone asks you, "What are you going to get?" You say, "I'm going to get a hamburger."
Would you please purvey me a hamburger and French fries? Purvey me something.
Oh,
isn't that a word, purvey?
Yeah,
purveyor.
It's not correct, though. It's not correct.
It's very correct. I'll have you know.
Oh,
hello, sir.
All right. What's on the net? What's number 2?
Number 2 is burglarize. Oh. Burglarize. Oh, that guy was burglarized last week. He's gonna burglarize that guy. It's like, that doesn't make sense.
He's gone to burglarize. Where's Fred? Hey, where did Fred go? Oh, he went to burglarize that guy.
He's doing his burglarizing. Fred's out there doing his burglarizing, okay? Leave him alone.
I don't know why.
It's an honest work.
I don't know why when I come up with examples, I always go for
I've just got burglarized down here with a Z.
I always go for Bob or Fred, like
Bob or Fred, yeah.
I don't know anybody named Bob or Fred.
Bob, Fred, yeah. Where's Bob? He's down there, but he's down. He's out on his burglarizing again.
Burglarize, yeah.
Yeah, that's something you say. Oh, that guy was burglarized last week. I've heard it.
Their building was Their building got burglarized.
And it sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
It does sound ridiculous when you say it.
It sounds more ridiculous because in Britain it would have been burgled.
Yeah.
Oh, he was burgled last week, wasn't he?
I don't really say it, I don't think. I say they got broken into.
Broken into,
my house got broken into,
My car got broken into, didn't it? But yeah, he was burgled. You know, burgled means like they actually got something.
Burgled sounds like a crazy word.
Burgled,
too,
yeah,
though.
he's burgled, wasn't he? But you know, like as a burglar. You know, we call him a burglar. Oh, he's a burglar. Like the Hamburglar. It's kind of an old-fashioned, he's a robber.
Yeah.
He's a right robber, him.
I'm thinking now, because it does sound really odd and awkward for me to say their house got burglarized. Yeah, I don't think I use that word. I say broken into. Oh, I've definitely heard it, yeah. Is it a widespread American?
Oh, Joey, yeah, what do? I'm a burglarizer. You know,
no, they would say I'm a burglar.
I'm a burglar.
Yeah. Burglarize is the act of burgling.
And I'm gonna burglarize. It just sounds so...
I think I've seen somewhere, though, where they've looked that up, and that actually is correct English. Like,
ooh,
it's in the dictionary.
The burglarizer.
I think. I could be wrong.
It sounds like a movie from the 80s, doesn't it? The burglarizer. Something starring Rob Lowe. You know? Something starring all the Robs. All the Robs who were famous in the 80s. You know, like Rob Lowe. Rob.
Oh,
what was the other guy's name? Rob Schneider.
No.
Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle. Get out of here. There's something called Rob Riggle.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is. And people will back me up on this. My fellow Americans will back me up on this. My fellow burglarizers will back me up on this.
Before we move on to the next one, let me know if that's a widespread American thing, or if that's just something people say in Texas. Burglarize. Oh yeah, that building got burglarized.
It's been burglarized. And let us know if there's a guy named Rob Riggle out there. Because I'm sure there is.
I definitely don't use that word, I don't think, because it sounds really foreign for me to say it, you know? I think I say broken into.
Yeah, broken into. It sounds better.
Their car got broken into.
Got broken into last night.
Broken into. Yeah.
Knocked off, innit? Yeah.
Knocked off?
Oh, he's knocked off that shop, isn't he? Yeah,
God.
Number 3. This is one that did my head in before I moved to America. When I hear it in American shows and films, it would just be like, what does it even mean?
Oh my God, what is it?
All right already.
Oh yeah, you've told me
all
that
right
before.
already. It's like, what do you mean already? Already what?
All right already, like enough.
Just say enough then. Enough. Stop.
We do say enough, but we say enough already.
Enough already. Already what? It's not already.
I don't
Well, that's
know.
happened already. You know, because enough already. It's like, it does not make any sense whatsoever.
You know, as you're talking, I'm saying it in my head. Do I say it? Have I ever said it? Like, enough
you know,
already.
Someone's
enough.
going on. It's like, all right already. Already. No, it's not already because he's still going on, you know?
All right already.
Already something that happened,
It's
you know,
something
that
you
happened
hear in
already.
movies, isn't it? You see it in movies in the 80s with guys named Rob.
Rob Riggle? Rob Riggle says all right already.
You can picture
Rob Riggle saying that, yeah. Rob Riggle in The Burglarizer. He had had enough of being burglarized. He said, all right already.
God.
Enough already with the burglarizing.
Yeah. All right already. Enough already. I think if I said it, enough already sounds more...
Enough. Well, already.
More
no,
easy
the
for
word
me to say.
the word already should not be in that sentence.
I know. Yeah. I don't know why. Already. Because let's think. Yeah. Why already? I don't know. I don't have any explanation off the top of my head. But yeah. I've possibly said enough already. I think I would just
to me,
say
that's
enough.
like it's happened already. You know, oh, that's already happened.
Yeah.
You know, that's what that means to me. Something that's already done. You know.
Yeah.
Done it. I've done it.
I've done it already.
Yeah, I've done it already. Yeah, you know, you just say it like that. I've done it already. It's like, all right already.
Already really drives home the point of all right. You know.
All right already.
All right already. Yeah, it's like done. It's like done. You're done.
It's a double.
I don't know. I really do not know. If anyone knows where that came from, why we say that, or do you say it? I think if I said it, it would definitely be enough already rather than all right already. But I have for sure heard all right already. In movies. I hear it, I can like hear
It's
it
a
in my
movie.
mind in
Rob
a movie.
Riggle. 1989, The Burglarizer.
Yes.
Who's the
All
guy
right
that's
already.
already-
What's the next one?
Well, all right already. We go to number 4. I could care less.
Oh, yeah. No,
Bad
that drives...
Americanism and a bad...
Is it American,
It is.
though?
It is.
It isn't. I think it's just people who don't really understand what they're saying when they say it.
I've never heard a British person say I could care less.
Oh, surely there's some British people
I couldn't
who say
care
it.
less. Yeah, but
Well, that's correct, isn't
but over
it?
here it's like, I could care less.
Yeah, everybody does say that.
I could care less about being burglarized. All right already.
I could care less. I could care less.
I
yeah.
mean,
I know I
care
used to
less.
say it
We
as
could not care less.
I could not care less. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the way I would say it, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, really.
Yeah, a lot of people say I could care less, but I
Really could not care
no,
less.
I really have a hard time believing that it's only Americans who are guilty of that.
Well, if it is, it's something that came from over here, I think. Because I do think I've heard it in, like, movies and stuff in America.
I could care less.
I could care less about that subject.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, really. But
I think
I
it's people
associate
just-
it with Americans.
I think it's just people repeating things that they've heard other people say and not really having a clear understanding of what it is they're saying.
Because it doesn't. It's like, I could care less. Oh well, you could care. So you do care about this then.
Yeah.
At least on some level that you care.
Yeah.
And you're telling us that you could care a little bit less about that.
Yeah.
Or less.
I couldn't care less. Yeah, that's...
Couldn't
that's
care
fair.
less because
Yeah,
I don't care.
That does get on my nerves, too, actually, I will say.
Yeah. There you go, grammar police.
Yeah, yes.
Put your hat on.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo. Anyway. On to number 5.
Aye. Yeah.
Fixing to. This is a Texas thing, isn't it? I'm fixing to.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to.
It's definitely very Texan thing. I don't know if they say it.
It means I'm going to.
I'm about to. Yeah.
I'm fixing to do it.
I'm about to do that.
Fixing to go there right now.
Again, I have no
It's kinda-
explanation as to where that came from.
Because
Why.
fixing, fixing to, it's like, what are you fixing?
Fixing, like
Fixing, are you repairing to go there? Or, what's going on here?
fixing. I'm fixing it. I'm repairing it. I'm
Like people who say fix dinner as well. This is kind of in the same thing. I'll keep this. I'm going to fix dinner. That's another American thing.
Yeah.
Got to go fix dinner.
Yeah.
And it's like...
I don't know. Is it American, you guys? Let us know.
Yeah,
let us know if you live in
some
other
of these
states.
might actually have come... Because, like...
Fixin' to, I know that's definitely a Texas thing. I don't know if they say it in the rest of America. But what about fix dinner? I never thought about that one, but yeah, that one's not correct either, is it? I'm gonna fix dinner now.
I'm gonna fix dinner. I'm gonna fix you some dinner.
I'm gonna
It'll
go
be
down and
all
fix-
cute.
I'm gonna go down and fix dinner now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down and fix dinner, and it's just like, fix it. Was it
Is
broken?
Is it broken?
I mean, assemble
yeah.
is more better. It's
I
more
guess it
better.
kind
There you
of-
go. There's a bad one.
Yeah.
It's better, more cuter.
Yes.
That's my best one. My best ism. Those are Dominic isms. Is better.
Yeah,
think,
but I think fix.
Assemble.
that
I'm
must
gonna go
be
down
where
and
that-
assemble dinner now.
So that probably
I've got my instructions.
That probably is where that comes from then. Fix.
I'm just gonna fix it.
I'm gonna assemble
Fix it
dinner.
up.
I'm gonna
Fixing it up.
Yeah, fixing it up because
Yeah.
you're putting the ingredients all together, and I mean, I am really reaching here for this.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it's probably true though. I mean, it's looking at it logically.
but saying I'm fixing to do that, I'm fixing to. Go. I told you to go wash the car. I'm fixing to.
I'm fixing to.
Go get groceries.
Working on it.
I'm fixing to.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
fixing to go.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Another. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. I just had a glance at the
Number
list.
6. I mean, Yeah, fixing to. But number 6 is possibly the worst thing, and I hear it all the time, and I don't even know if it's just a Texas thing. Saying drug when you mean dragged.
Yeah.
I've heard it all over. Like, well, I got to drug out. I drug it out.
I drug it out. I drug the Christmas decorations out.
I drug the car out. Drug the tools out. Whatever. It's just you drugged them. you what? Drug that does not mean.
I drug it across the lawn.
I drug it. And it's just like, where did that come from? Because I don't think I've ever heard that except when I moved here. I didn't hear it in American movies or anything. It's only when I moved here that I heard you people saying it.
Yeah, and I think I was guilty of saying it until I met you, and you
you said drug,
me.
And it was like, drug what? What are you talking about, drug?
And I was like, drug. I drug it.
Drug it. And I was like, you dragged it.
Yes.
You drag things.
Yeah.
You dragged. There is no drug. Drug means like a pharmaceutical.
It must be like a stink, stunk, like drink, drunk.
Drug.
Like that. It must be something to do with that.
Maybe. I'll have to look it up. Because I don't know if they say it in the rest of the USA, if it's just a Texas thing,
It sounds like a Texas thing.
Like I'm fixing to drug that out.
I was fixing to. No, here you go. Let me see. What are your. Someone's getting on to you to do something, and you're like, all right already, I was fixing to do that, but then I drug out the Christmas decorations and I started doing them instead.
Drug out the Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
I mean, that one is the worst one, I think. Drug. And every time I hear it, and I have to kind of like, I don't want to say it's dragged,
yeah. And my mom's got quite good English. I mean, she doesn't use too much Texas-isms, but that is one she'll say too. Oh, I drug it over. I drug it over here by myself,
And it's just like,
how did you get this over here? Oh, I drug it over here by myself.
I drug it over here.
And I'm just like that hidden Dominic. See, she said drugs. She said drugs.
Yeah, and you don't seem to realize. Yeah, because I think you did say that, and they were just like, well, what's the word then?
It's like dragged. Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, I think my mom is like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah,
drug. Yeah, what? It's like dragged. Oh God, yeah. All right.
All right already. Number 7. Alphabetize instead of alphabetical.
Those are not the same things.
What do you mean? I alphabetized that. I alphabetized this. You didn't put it into alphabetical order.
You could say, I put that into alphabetical order, but you'll also say, I alphabetized that drawer.
No, alphabetical order.
We like saying...
You like putting Z-E on the end of things, like burglarize, I burgled that place. No, I burglarized it.
I alphabetized them. Yeah. Oh, here's all your stack of books that you wanted, and I alphabetized them for you. Here's,
all in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
There's got to be order.
I think alphabetize is correct to say.
It's an Americanism, and it must be stopped.
Tell me if it's in the dictionary. Someone look it up, quick.
I mean, burglarize is probably in the dictionary too. In the what's it over here? The Merriam-Webster dictionary.
I think it is. I think it is. Yeah.
Alphabetize, yeah.
Alphabetize, yeah. Alphabetize that.
Alphabetical order. Alphabetical.
We can say,
they're all alphabetical.
Yeah, we say that too. We say both words, but they're not interchangeable to me. I mean, you couldn't
No.
You couldn't change them. You would have to rearrange the sentence to say alphabetical. I put them all in alphabetical order, or I alphabetized them.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're all alphabetical. They're all alphabetized. Someone would say alphabetized. They're all
alphabetized? No, I think you would say
again, that's the way I'm saying alphabet. Alphabetical, alphabetized.
Yeah.
It's like to get to that size. But that's linguists speak and everything.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. So
like putting the stress on one of the syllables.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
Whatever.
Number 8, when I went back to the UK in 2014, I caught myself saying this a lot. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. And it was in my head that it didn't sound right, but when I'm over here, it sounds fine. On accident.
Yeah.
Saying on accident.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I did that on accident.
I did that on accident.
Yeah, I did that on accident. I was saying it in
sometimes
Britain, and I was just like, I was talking to my dad, and I was like, oh, I mean by accident. I don't know why I'm saying that. Bloody thing.
You hear people, now that's an Americanism, because I think
accident.
obviously it's correct to say by accident, by mistake, you know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
say on mistake.
You wouldn't say on mistake, so that's how you know that it's not correct to say on accident.
On accident,
you know?
yeah.
But you do also hear
yeah, put it there on accident, you know. And I was just like, I was like, oh no!
You do also hear people say on an accident. I did that on an accident.
On an accident?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say by an accident.
No.
You know? That was an accident.
Yeah.
Is what you would say.
I did that on an accident. Yeah. You would hear people say that also, but sometimes they just drop the N. I mean, it doesn't make it any more correct to say an. Would you? On an accident, on...
I did that on an accident. It's like
change it out for a different word than mistake, but that means a similar thing. On an accident.
On an error.
On an error. That kind of works.
It was an error. I did that
you could
by
say
error.
on. You could say on.
You wouldn't say by error though, would you?
No, you could say on error, wouldn't you?
On error.
I did that on error.
An error. That was an error.
That was an error. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we definitely say on accident. Let us know, you guys, everything actually that he's mentioning on this list. Let us know if you say it or if you have heard it in whatever state you're in, because
obviously
heard it
on accident or by accident.
Obviously, we're coming from a Texas point of view here, so I don't know if these are just Texas things.
Texasisms.
Yeah. So let us know.
Number 9.
Yeah.
My bad. I think that's a nationwide American.
That's a worldwide thing.
No, it's
surely.
not. I've never heard a British. Oops, my bad.
Nobody says that anymore, anyway.
Yeah, and because it's an Americanism and it's like had to be destroyed.
It's just slang, isn't
it?
Oh,
my bad.
My bad.
My bad. It's like it's
my
like
bad. Yeah,
bad.
Nobody really says that. That's like a slang thing from the late 90s.
Late 90s, I think it was. No, late 80s with Rob Riggle and the Burglarizer.
No.
Yes.
Oh, my bad,
My bad. I burglarized you. Didn't know.
I don't think people say that anymore. But that was slang.
That was an Americanism though. Nobody in Britain said my bad, and if someone did, they got punched in the face.
If they were like
by Rob Riggle.
If they were in a certain like kind of culture, surely they would have said my bad. I mean, it sounds like a universal kind of.
No, I never heard anyone say it.
Well, maybe not.
Except in American movies, like, oh, my bad, oh, like Clueless.
Oh, my bad, dude. Oops, like people used to say dude.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude it up, egg-sucking gutter trash.
What in God's name?
Back to the Future fans will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
We
Back to the Future. We have to move on from that. Yeah. On to the last one, which is terrible. Math.
Yeah.
Number 10, math. It is not math.
It is math.
No, it is not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not just one calculation.
No, it is not.
No, it is not. It is not just one.
It's an abbreviation. It's a shortening of the word.
Yes. Of what word?
Mathematics.
With an S at the end. There is no mathematic.
Oh, God.
It is mathematics.
This is, like, very nitpicky. This is not, like, I drug it, okay?
This is like... drug it. Oh, I do the math. It's like, do the maths.
That takes much more effort, though. We're about getting to the point.
We're about laziness.
We're about getting to the point in America.
That takes so much more effort to say that S at the end of that word there.
It's just not natural, isn't it, to try to slap an S on the end of math. Maths.
Mathematic.
It sounds so awkward.
Do the mathematic. Do the arithmetic.
Arithmetic. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, but if you said arith, then you'd be fine. You wouldn't say arithmetic.
Oh my God. I'm gonna push you.
I'm gonna push you because I'm lazy, okay? I just want to say
God.
math. I don't want to say that extra S on the end of that
Math.
word. It's terrible.
It's math. It's that one's like the debate of, oh, where's all the U's in the words over here? Like,
We put the U in
got
for
rid of
you.
them. We got rid of them because they were unnecessary. We got rid of the S on the end of math because it was just unnecessary.
Favor.
The end. I win.
Okay. Well, thanks to Rob Riggle.
I think I need to do a companion episode to this because I'm sure there are
Britishisms,
plenty of Britishisms
yeah.
that get on my nerves.
Yeah, we'll get all wound up about this in a future episode.
I'll have to find them. Let me know any Britishisms that get on your nerves, and maybe they get on my nerves too, and we'll stick it right to Dominic. I'll tell
Stick
you
it
what.
right to him.
Like when you're doing your sound effects.
Yes. I'm doing my radio sound effects from the 40s.
We've been watching. We're out of time, but just a little.
No, we're not out of time. We've got a couple of
here.
minutes left.
We've been
Our
watching.
producer's not shouting at us yet.
We've been watching Agent Carter on Disney Plus, and it's a really good show, you guys. If you like,
ABC cancelled it. Another silly network.
If you're into
decision.
it's a cute show. It's like you.
It's the Marvel universe, and if you're a
Yeah.
fan of the Marvel films, then
Comic
you'd like
booky, campy. It's just like
Haley Atwell.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna watch it like, oh, this is a very serious, dramatic portrayal. It's like it's a fun show. Anyway, we've been watching that, and they're always doing this Captain America radio play, and Agent Carter knew Captain America. And so it drives her crazy to hear it because he's dead. And
they're just doing
but
this.
they're always doing all the sound effects, and they've got like lobsters they're cracking
and and they're doing punching sound effects. They're hitting like a big thing of ham or whatever it is, and it's just going that. And smashing doors or something to whatever. Yeah.
I love that though. It's really cute. Anyway, that's
they worked for their money in those days. The sound effects department.
Yeah.
That was a good
They
one.
got very creative.
Very creative.
Yeah. Anyway, that was just a little check that out.
Yeah, check it out if you got Disney Plus.
If you haven't seen it, yeah. Thank you so much for listening. As always, we really appreciate your support, and we will talk to you next time.
Burglarize you later.
Bye.
Bye.